If you're in the trade, if you're about to take the trade, and you know that you should be somewhere else doing something else, don't trade. Because your mind is not going to be on following price action. You're not going to be following the institutional order flow. You're not going to be checking continuously if the signatures are supporting your trade idea. You're going to be thinking about, I wish I'd have done this. I better take care of this. As soon as this trade's done, I'm going to go do that very thing. But right now I got this to worry about. And then all of a sudden your subconscious rises up and says, you know what? You need to learn some humility today. And you allow it. You invite it. And you encourage it. Knowing at that very moment that you know that you have lost the plot. You know that that trade is next to 100% going against you. It's not going to pan out. But what do? You stay with it. You stay with it. You're applying the mindset that you should subscribe to when you are following your rules and your model. You're applying it there. See how the miswiring in your head is? It's self-inflicted. You need to elevate the purpose behind why you're trading a specific model that you trust, that you've seen the fruits of it by backtesting. Does it really exist? Some of you don't believe it. You just hear me say it, and if I say it, then it must be the truth. And I'd always challenge all of you, don't believe what I say. Go into the charts and see it for yourself. Because once you see it, no one, not anyone, is going to be able to convince you otherwise. And that is strength. That's not just confidence. That is strength. That's power. You can tap into that anytime. No one can strip that away from you. No one can take it from you. No one can rewrite it. They can't discount it. They can't replace it with some other Mickey Mouse horse shit, indicator-based horse shit that doesn't make any fucking money long term. Gimmicks. We don't have them here. You have to find your purpose for following that model. And when you know what it is, the same way that you can hold on to a losing trade and have the conviction to hold on to it, come hell or high water, I don't give a shit what these fuckers do. Market maker this, bitch. I'm not getting out. How about that? Oh yeah? You going for my stop? Fuck you. I'm taking it off. I'm going to show you. Well done. Well done. 35% drawdown. Well done. Nobody could have done better than you. Man, look at that. No one's doing it like you. Yeah. What happens if you really listen? What happens if you really, really listen and you put some measure of accountability on yourself? Now, I'm not talking about stressing yourself out. I'm talking about real accountability where you're doing things for the purpose of not only bettering yourself, but something outside yourself.
Yo, good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gents. Good morning, guys. Like the stream on your boys and girls way in. Kick your feet up, take your shoes off, get comfortable, stay a while, grab your coffee. Let's get this ball rocking and rolling, shall we? Happy Thursday, boys and girls. October 10th, 2024. Happy CPI day, boys. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope you guys stayed safe yesterday. I guess both in the charts, and if anybody was in way of the Hurricane Milton. Listen, did I hear that right? Did I hear that the hurricane got downsized to like a category 2 instead of a category 5? Was that a fake news thing that I saw on Twitter, or was that legit? But I'm seeing some videos this morning. It looks like the hurricane didn't do nearly as much damage as some people were afraid of, which I guess is a good thing. But good morning, guys. Let me pull the chat box up, see who we all got in here. Good morning, Weiler, Sash and Raymond, Justin, Rogers, Soft Trades, Brightwell, Salim, Storm Scalp, good to see you, man. Allie, Punk T-Rex, Tyler Jacobs, BY, JC, George, One, Hudson, Shinra, Milana, Lots, good morning, bro. Morning, Zane. Good morning, Nasty Nash. What's up, Jordy? Max, Leslie. Good morning, guys. Well, shall we dive into some charts, boys and girls? As we all know, CPI is today, as well as some other stuff. We had unemployment claims come out, so I'm expecting today to be a pretty big range day. A lot of movement, hopefully. So, looking at the chart here, let's go to a weekly chart. So, taking us back to, I mean, I guess you could even go as far back as a monthly chart. I took a gander at the monthly chart yesterday, just out of pure curiosity to see how we were looking, and it kind of refreshed the bullish bias, if I were to be honest with you. When you look at like the way September came down to about 50% of the August wick and showed respect, and looking at bounce up, so it kind of refreshed the bullish bias. And obviously we've been aware of the weekly fair value gap that we were in last week that has shown respect. We traded back into it this week, again showing respect. Go looking at the daily chart here. To me, this started to look like what could actually turn into a classic buy week. If you look at Monday being right here, Tuesday potentially putting in that low of the week, Wednesday expanding higher, and then so far this morning we've actually seen CPI obviously trade lower, so data came out and put in a low, and at the same time put in relative equal highs up in here. So I'm going to mark these highs out for buy side. Going to mark out buy side liquidity. We also have, as we continue to scale in here, let's drop down all the way down to, well, not quite that far. Let's go to a 4-hour first. Right now we're trading inside of about 50% of a bullish fair value gap here on the 4-hour. I'll probably end up deleting this so our chart stays clean, but just so you guys have a point of reference, 4-hour inefficiency here. And then we have, these are the relative equal highs that I was talking about. Data high is right here, right? So we got data high, and then we've got these equal highs right up in here. We do not have an SMT here with ES. So this is a strong draw on liquidity, in my opinion. Dropping down to a 15. Again, inside this 4-hour inefficiency, let me pull these, just take a peek here. Yeah, so we got a PM session low being taken from yesterday here. I do not see an I want to see an SMT at this low preferably. So you guys can see right now that ES has the chance to maybe go run this low out, form an SMT divergence with NASDAQ. And then you could see that two-stage delivery event take us back to data high. So data high, as you guys know, that's how I like to play, obviously, all these NFP, CPI, FOMC events. Two-stage delivery, pretty fucking simple. Pretty simple shit. But we'll see if we can get something like that. And we got, what, 9 minutes. 9 minutes till the macro, just for shits and gigs. Let's take a peek here, regular trading hours. Opening range gap as well in here. So yeah, everything kind of aligning with I would say the long bias today, all the way down to the two-stage delivery event of CPI, boys and girls. So that is what I'm feeling. You guys can let me know if you guys agree, disagree. If you disagree, I guess I don't really give that big of a shit, but just for curiosity's sake, yeah, feel free to share any and all opinions in the chat, boys and girls. Good to be back. Man, we've only had 2 streams this week. The first stream on Tuesday, we didn't even take anything, which ended up kind of being just fine, I suppose. I didn't feel like it gave like a great opportunity that was super clear, that we could have a lot of conviction with. So I can't be too mad about that. So we got macro, guys, in 8 minutes. Let me go ahead and full screen this. Well, hang on. Let me double up the charts first. Double up the charts. You know what we do, boys. Let's get this 15-second rolling over here, just so we have it ready. But I'm waiting as of right now. I'm not obviously hopping in just this second. I mean, hopefully we, don't get left behind. You remember NFP, it's kind of one of those situations where if you hesitated at all, you probably ended up missing the move. We do have an SMT here on a 1-minute chart. If you exclude this external low that we were looking at, and you look at just these internal lows in here, we have ES, right? Lower low right now. versus NQ currently high or low. So I guess with that in mind, if we see price push quickly here and displace, I would say above the short-term high, I think I could see myself putting on a long inside here if we pulled back into a fair value gap and traded higher. But buy side delivery, guys, I'm looking for data highs first and foremost, and we're realistically 482 and 3/4 would be right above there. So all kind of in alignment, and then obviously even more buy side above that at 538, and then obviously all-time highs. We still got a ways to go for all-time highs on NASDAQ, but but yeah. So currently SMT right here. Oops. SMT divergence. Just trying to be patient. Not trying to get sucked into the 15-second chart, which is why I'm not really looking over to it right now. We do have a little 1-minute fair value gap here being printed. Just a little early. What I'm fearful of, boys and girls, is just that possibly ES could make one more drive quickly to this low. That's what I'm basically waiting to see if that happens. So if that were to happen, I would expect NQ to drive a little bit lower, but that's about it. That's the only thing making me hesitate right now. Long should be the play. Yeah, I agree. Have long bias as well. Waiting for longs also. All right. Well, it sounds like we're all kind of in the same thread of thinking here, boys and girls. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We might all be retail liquidity together. But hey, at least we're doing it together. No, yeah, I think the longs look pretty clear, to be honest. If they don't go long, the market's broken, right? Not our fault. Not our fault. The market's fault. We call that extreme accountability, boys and girls. When in doubt, blame the market. You're in a lung too? Hopefully it's not a smoker's lung. Thanks, boys and girls. Will be here all week. AKA just tomorrow. Oh, okay. We got macro. 4 minutes out, boys. 4 minutes out. Staying patient. Staying patient. Again, try not to get sucked into this 15-second chart. Obviously, if you're feeling aggressive, you could already be in a long, I suppose, but to use the TradingView chart in Top Step, do I need to have TradingView Premium? Nope. You don't need to have any TradingView subscription for Top Step X. But if you're talking about like Tradivate on TradingView, you still don't need a subscription. And then if you have an active combine, then that is going to cover your real-time data. So you won't need to buy that either as long as you have an active combine. Staying patient, seeing this gap that we pointed out being inversed at the moment. So happy with my decision to just sit on my hands. Let everything kind of line up here. Watching ES in this low here. Oops. A little something like that. Oops. So if that, well, we actually might run it out on NQ now. NQ quickly caught up and outpaced ES to the downside. about that. All right, boys. NQ running out this low here. We do have an SMT currently with ES. It's so close. We'll see if it holds here in the next couple of seconds. But I would be still interested in the longs now. Got what we wanted for. We're waiting for a rate of this low. And now we're getting closer to the macro, about a minute out. And want to see two-stage delivery now to buy side. And data highs. This new day opening gap is not from yesterday to today. It's from, what was yesterday, Wednesday? Tuesday to Wednesday. I didn't mark out today's new day opening gap. It was only like, I want to say it was only like 3 points, so I didn't bother. This is a little bit more significant. Not too much more, but a little bit more. I wonder why that didn't do it. Unfortunately, no SMT with that low. ES ran it out as well. Looking for displacement up. To me, now the 15-second chart can be relevant. Or dare I say, more relevant. See if we get an SMT on this time frame, toggling back and forth between ES and NQ. Currently, yes. If we get a quick reaction back up, I might just hop in, a little turtle soup type action. If not, I'm just chilling. Wow, I'm hopping in, boys, right there. Stop at the low. But a 19-point stop. So a new SMT formed here on the 15-second chart with ES and NQ. Leaving this inefficiency here. Let's see if we can get this continuation. Look at that. But look at that reaction back up. So I'm not exactly buying the stops. But now that we're forming these bullish PD arrays, I'd like to see these hold anyway. So my entry wouldn't be much different. Remember, if we don't go higher, market's broken. In the macro now as well. Pretty tight risk here. Not too shabby. That's the only benefit of doing any sort of turtle soup philosophy with your entries is you get good risk rewards. Damn. Nice reaction out of here. Liking what I'm seeing so far. But remember, don't celebrate too early. This market has ears on all four sides of its head. Nobody scare it. Nobody scare the market makers. Tyler, I can say that it will likely go to NAM low. New York AM low? Is that what you're saying? I mean, maybe. I mean, hopefully not now. Hopefully not now, right? Want to see quick disrespect of this Sibby here. Obviously, if we don't inverse this, we're probably, as they say, fucked. That's probably what they would say. Right? What's up, Nazar? Luca's going to think bearish now? All right. All right. One of us will be someone's liquidity. Might be me, might be you. As long as we shake hands at the end of the game, get ready for next week. That's all I ask. Waiting for 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute hasn't shown much. That's why I went to the 15-second chart. For better or for worse, but it gave me everything I wanted to see, right? I was waiting for a rate of this low. I wanted to see SMT. We did get SMT technically on a 15-second. And I'm confident in the draw. So for all those reasons, I'm okay putting the trade on. So yeah. I would say partialing above these highs would be good. I did grab it. I did grab the entry on a couple of Top Step X combines a little bit later than I did over here. I only got one mini contract on this, so the decision, the always easy decision, right? The always easy decision is, okay, do I hold? Do I gut it out, hold for data highs in buy side here? I'm confident in it. But with one contract, you have to make decisions. This is 60-some points. But given I haven't traded at all this week, I'm going to probably take my risk off now, boys and girls. And I'm going to take a partial on just for sake of good trading habits. I'll take like 2 off here at these highs being taken out, but I really do want to hold for. I really would like to hold for this if we can get it. It should be volatile today, right? So trying to capitalize when volatility is present. But looking good. If you guys obviously have the ability to take a partial above these highs, definitely do so. We've had an amazing move so far. Absolutely sexy, orgasmic, fantastic. However you'd like to, whatever you'd like to call it, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Remove that risk over here as well, and let's ride it out, boys. Let's see if we can get the data high delivery. Partial if you can. Partial if you can. Right? Don't be unhappy with a move like this. Can never be. These moves don't always come every day, right? But I'm risk free now. I obviously wouldn't want to see price come back to my entry. If she comes back to my entry, market is also broken. And that's right. That's right. Leaving behind more buy side here. All looks good and well. Got your 1 minute displacement there. See if that actually gets traded into or not. We got a little BPR action. But good job, boys and girls. Looking, again, not going to celebrate too early here, but looking all right. Looking all right. I think that'll be about 9 green days in a row on stream, boys. What'd I tell you? Spooky season was here. I tried telling you guys spooky season was here. No one believed me. Ain't this fall price action nice? Ain't it nice, boys? I think it's so nice. All right, now I'm getting now I'm sounding cocky. The market makers are saying like, yeah, this fucking Tyler guy on stream is fucking pissing us off. Go fucking run him out quick. You guys know the vibes. Come on, Johnny. Get up there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, turtle soup, she worked out just fine, hey. Maybe I'll do like two more little ones off down here in the sort of volume imbalance. Looks kind of suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I like turtles. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. No fucking around now. Come on. Don't even make us doubt it. Don't even make us doubt it. I see what you did here with ES. Don't fuck around and play some bullshit here. Come on. I see what you did. I see the SMT. I see what you're trying to do to us. Don't even give us a hard time. Don't even think about it. I just got done talking some shit. Don't even think about it. Why not adding a mini in BPR? I don't know, dude. I just don't really care for adding. And if anything, like, we have a PD array formed against us. This is a higher time frame for value gap. We have bearish SMT against us. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of pyramiding. It's something that maybe I'll grow into it, boys and girls, but I'm not gonna lie. The one thing I don't like about it is it moves your average fill up. And potentially, you know, and then it's like I haven't even taken a partial because I only have one on. So it's like now I have the risk of maybe even having a bigger loser. I don't know. Like, this would be more than enough move. What do I need to do here? What do I need to do here? Pay for all the hurricane damage tomorrow? Like, this would be good enough. So I don't know. I'm not a big believer in... I shouldn't say I'm not a believer in pyramiding. I guess I'm just not like comfortable enough to do it. I feel like every time I've done it in the past, it's kind of backfired on me. So I don't really care to do it. I'm more of like get a really good entry type guy, protect that entry, be smart about protecting that entry, ride it out to target, or until you're happy with the trade and get out, right? But what do I know? I'm just a white dude from Wisconsin. Yeah, we're in the woods here until we trade, obviously, above these highs with some displacement because of ES beating NQ to the punch. I don't like that. I don't fucking like that, dude. Oh, I don't like that. You know what I mean? A little scary. Spooky season really is here. Brother. O ye of little faith. That's all we need in times like these, ain't it? Just some faith in the market makers. That's what they want us to be thinking. They want us to be sitting here in our chairs, sipping our coffee, saying, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck." Not gonna lie, it was working on me. Somebody say power of the WAP, the VWAP. Oh yeah, power of the WAP. No, you don't say. Well, let's flip the WAP over on its belly and take it from the back. What do you say? Right? When you're getting close and you got to stall a little bit, you got to say, let's switch positions. You guys know that trick? Getting close. We better switch positions here quick. Otherwise, I got about 10 more seconds. Tops. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. You got it. We believe in you.
Money comes in, the parade comes to town. Going down Broadway is a one-way street, whichever way I go.
Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. ICT concepts versus VWAP. Who do you got? Who do you got? Ooh, come on, no. Don't run the liquidity in fucking tank. Look at that buy side. Look at that reaction off this buy side sweep. Come on, displace. Displace for us. Fingers crossed. Everyone knows there's a little bit of hope involved with trading. I don't care who you are. There's always a little bit of hope involved. Please, 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 please. Oh God. Oh God. Fuck. We need quick respect here to bounce, in my opinion. Because look what we're trading into. I don't want to see a whole lot of hesitation. Fuck. Fuck. God damn. That sucks. I'm going to watch this 1 minute close, I think. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. You know? Ah, fuck, dude. I'm going to hop out over here, I think. I'm going to hold it over here. XFA, gotta secure the 50 points when they're there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hold it. I really did. VWAP versus ICT. I guess they got the best of both worlds there. I'm not going to be mad about that. Yeah, obviously, you could always re-enter. If we see price continuing to push higher, I could always get back in this move. We know where price wants to go if that's the case. All right. Glad you guys agree. Thanks. Glad we're all on the same page. But yeah, nice little. What did we end up getting there? 320 and 3/4 was fill. 378. Yeah, so we got about a 58 point move there, 57 point move there. 57-point move so far secured. And I will get in this move if we see price do continue. Just trying to be cautious. I mean, just because I'm confident in the draw doesn't mean it's going to go there, obviously. So, we'll get back in if need be, but for now, I'd hate to let a move like that go to complete waste. You feel me? Appreciate it, Leon. Luca's done. Luca, I thought you were short. Or did I misread something? George is still in until data high. Yeah, I'm still in until data high over here. So like worst case scenario, I'll get the full move on combines, but either way, secured 57.25 point over here. So that'll be worst case scenario. Yeah, I'll go over the trade here in a little bit. I just want to watch this. Macro's finishing up here. That's the other thing too, is like a lot of times you'll get like a quick move in macro, and then you could kind of get you know what I mean? You could get whatever in between. So between now and this next macro, I don't know what we're gonna get. Is it just gonna keep distributing higher? That'd be nice. Or is it gonna range up? I have no fucking idea. All right, so that's what we're waiting to see. Turn this VWAP off. Look at that VWAP. That VWAP didn't do shit for us. We flipped it, closed above it. But it was kind of one of those times, it was like past the point of no return. Like you tried getting her to switch positions, you know, type thing, and you already went too far. You know, there's just like no point. There's no saving it. You guys know what I'm talking about? Or is it you just went a little too far already? Oops. Blew my account. Perhaps I'll blow my brain out. Oh, I don't care who you are. That shit's funny. Yeah, I know how you feel. Amine EM, we've all been there. I mean, if you don't make some suicide jokes, are you really a trader? Let's be honest. Have you really ever day traded if you don't make some suicide jokes every once in a while? I mean, come on. I mean, I hope it's a joke. Just in case it's not. I don't know what that disclaimer is going to do for me, but hopefully it does something. Yeah, well, how are you guys blowing your accounts? We literally were like never in drawdown. Well, we were in drawdown for what? 4 seconds? How are you guys blowing your account? Oh, you guys were fading us. Well, if you were fading us, I'm glad you blew your account. That's what you get. That's what you get. I'm hopping back in this, boys. That's what I was talking about. We could always get back in. We got profit to play with. Something gamblers say. Getting back in there. See if we can get this quick run. I want to see this inverse here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Ricky Bobby. Let's get it going. The only bad thing is we're not in the macro right now. So this could be, we could see anything happen, to be honest. Risk in. Risking about 27, 28 points of my 57 points that I secured already. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, Quoto. You don't need to ask a million times. Holy fuck. Buddy, stop. Holy, okay. All right, Quoto. I'm going to be live for everybody tomorrow except for you cuz no, I can't do that. That's mean. I was about to literally block you from my channel. You disobeyed a direct order. I'm just going to put you in timeout though. All right? Yes, Quoto. I'll be live tomorrow. Jesus. Relax, buddy. The only reason I didn't ban him is because I don't know how to unban him. But, like, I think it would be so funny if I banned him, he wasn't able to see the stream tomorrow, and then I unbanned him for the next week. But, like, wouldn't that be a good punishment for somebody that's like, will you be live tomorrow? 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 Yeah, I will be live tomorrow, except you can't watch it. I think that'd be a good punishment. So if I can figure out how to unblock and that happens again, your ass is grass, buddy. All right, I already put him in timeout. He'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll see if he learned anything from the first level of discipline. I mean, I literally said, buddy, stop, and he put it like 4 more times. Fucking Quoto. Peace out, Amine. Hey, Amine. Don't beat yourself up about it. It'll be all right. It'll be all right, I think. Yeah, that happens. It definitely happens. But I do appreciate the good laugh. Yes, I was joking about the brain story. Don't even have a pew-pew. Huh. What are you, a communist? You don't believe in gun rights? I guess communists probably do have guns. They just don't want us to have guns. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this price action is like just taking longer than I was wanting it to. I like the look of the 5. I mean, try not to let the lower time frame spook me too much. I think it's because I put the eyeball on. Let's try taking that off. Let's take the eyeball off. It just kind of don't look right, does it? All right, well, we're riding it. See what we get, boys. On the combine, I have a other little partial set at the volume imbalance. So 8:30 open. The eggplant has failed, unfortunately, Melra. We've seen it fail. Top right corner of user's channel is a flag. Click flag and you'll see unblock. Let me just go. I don't know if I have anyone blocked right now. Let me see. Oh, settings. Hidden users. Oh, I do have a couple. I see how to do it now. Well, all right, Quota, you lucked out. You lucked out. Hopefully your timeout learned a lesson. But if you come back in here and you start spamming, you're not watching the stream tomorrow. Telling you what. Telling you what. I think he learned. I think he learned his lesson. Well, boys, this isn't exactly what the doctor ordered, is it? Body closing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Body holding the gap for now. Yeah, risking a little bit of the profit. Risking about half the profit that I made. On the original entry here. This is kind of what I was talking about. Like in between the macro times, it's kind of anyone's guess what what you're gonna get. You would hope on a day like today with all the red folder news, you'd get more just distribution versus chopping back and forth in a range. But yeah, looking like a stop out on this one, boys, more than likely. Respect, yeah. That's why I look at the 5 minute. My stop's kind of at the high end of it, unfortunately, but I just don't want to see price. Honestly, I don't want to see price get back down in here. You got to think we did trade back to, again, opposing philosophies with ICT concepts, OTE versus market maker models. Here's your fucking OTE of the range. But now you guys see why, like, the pyramid, this is kind of what I mean about pyramiding. It's like, what if you're just pyramiding this whole fucking way up? And now it's like your average fill would be pretty much up in here. So now what are you going to do? Get stopped out of break even, make nothing? You know what I'm saying? Or even risk taking a bigger loss now? It's just, it's a gamble. It feels like it's rooted in greed most of the time too. This would be pretty lucky and miraculous stop loss placement if this reverses here and flies. You know, I never really did believe in miracles. The dichotomy of man from one 1 minute candle to the next. It's going up. Just kidding. No, I'll probably, if this didn't work out, probably going to be waiting till next macro. You know, my hopes were that we just get a clean buy side of the curve right back up to data highs, and we'd be done for the day. We got half that move so far. $10:30, you're on the corner here, a few minutes out. For the moment, needing every last tick of the stop loss. All I did was just put it right at the body lows here. But I can't say that I wanted to see this disrespect here. Yeah, I see the breaker, yeah. Interested to see what this 30-minute candle coming up, what we do here as we close and as the next one opens. Back in green for now, boys. All right. How I didn't get stopped out, your guess is as good as mine. Just kidding. I have a crystal ball and I know where the market's going to go all the time. Buy my $10,000 course. And we're back. 30-minute candle in 90 seconds. Come on, 15-second gap. Come on, 15-second gap. Come on, man. God is God? Yeah, I agree. God is God. Good point. Nice little low resistance liquidity run. Come on, man. Come on, man. $30 seconds to the new 30-minute candle, boys. Buckle your seatbelts. This might get bumpy. Or this might just be the ride of your life. Are you a Christ follower? Yes. I'm actually a confirmed Catholic, believe it or not. Amen, amen, amen. 30-second or new 30-minute candle is here, boys. ICT took the first long two, but he closed. Hey, same. I took the first long and also closed, and now I'm back in. Just trying to capitalize a little bit more when volatility is present. I have a really good idea where price is likely to go for my draw and liquidity, so, you know, I think it's worth the risk. Well, it was looking good. Peace out, Liam. I'm tempted to just close the trade. Salvage some profit. I mean, it's not doing what I want it to do. Give it like maybe another minute. I think I'm gonna give it like this 30-second candle. You know, I don't want to hold. If I'm gonna close it, I don't want to wait too long, because if I'm gonna wait too long, I might as well just let it hit my stop loss. Not gonna be saving that much. But I don't want to keep doing, what I don't want to keep doing is like where I second guess, get out, and then I want to like get back in a little bit later. Like, I don't want to do that multiple times. What I'm looking at is just basically this fair value gap. It's like showing respect to it for now. Watching this candle close. Oh, all right. It said, yeah, buddy, we're going to take those 10 points. We're going to need those. All right, so I gave about 27 points of profit back after a 57-point winner. So we're still in green, boys. We're still in over here as well. So again, just to give like example sake to like the whole pyramid conversation, it's like you see the difference with this. Like this is just sitting still in deep profit. I'm not worried about getting stopped at break even on this. You know, my average fill is not all the way up fucking here where I'm now worried about, am I going to take a 3 times as big a loss type thing. But yeah, I gave it a shot. I did what I said I was going to do, right? I said I could close here, but if I saw more displacement up, I was going to get back in, and I did. So I'm not too mad about it. Again, still green across the board. So yeah, slowing up in here for sure. Got macro in about 15 minutes. So good chance I'll be waiting for that. Yeah, this was kind of a pain in the ass there. Yeah, Market's like, yeah, you want to watch for another 30 seconds? Guess what? I only need 3. Want to see my wick? But yeah, you guys can see the difference literally in market behavior just inside the macro versus outside the macro. I mean, it is just night and day. But yeah, I didn't really want to put my stop down in here either just because of these short-term lows kind of stacking up relative equal lows here. So to me right now, what this is doing is generating sell side in here internally. Little like tiny inefficiency here on a 5-minute. So 2-stage delivery not yet complete. I did tell you guys that every once in a while it doesn't complete it. And every once in a while it'll give you like a 50% like OTE type move and then it will reverse. Those are a little more frustrating if that's all you do indeed end up getting. Because it's just not as satisfying as the full the full move, obviously. But anyway, well, let's do a quick pulse check, guys. Let me know. Yeah, I'll answer your question, Jason. Do a little pulse check. Let me know if you're green, red, or flat so far on the day. I feel like we nailed the we definitely nailed the original entry long, so definitely opportunity in that. For sure. I mean, I guess if you waited for this displacement and got in, hopefully you took a partial. Maybe you're still in it. But yeah, I'm green as of now. Like I said, I gave a little profit back, but trading day ain't over yet. I might as well give the rest back. Just kidding. I'll try not to do that. Very small loss. Choppy market. Yeah, it's in between macro. It's always a wild card. You never fucking know what you're gonna get. It's almost like a surprise, to be honest, when you get in between macros where price is like beautiful and just distributes. But it's like, if that was going to happen, I would have kind of wanted this move when we were in it originally to just maintain strength and speed. So I guess it was almost in a way telling, just by we were having these shallow little like raids on liquidity and then right back in the range. Did that a couple times. You know, my bias is definitely still the same for sure. But definitely easy to get chopped to pieces in here. Like, we have no idea. Price could, for all we know, price could come all the way back down into here. Wouldn't want to see that, but you could frame logic with it, especially with these internal lows. So it's like hopping in right now. I just think that would be a very high risk trade. So yeah, I actually have a video, Jason, on macros. If you go to my YouTube, it's under my playlist. But macros is really, it's honestly really, really simple. Like, just pay attention to the last 10 minutes of any hour, especially in the AM session. Just last 10 minutes of any hour, followed by the first 10 minutes of the hour following. So like 9:50 to 10:10, 10:50 to 11:10, right? Like, those are really the two macros that I like to trade. So like, I hopped on, we got the first entry long in the 9:50 to 10:10 macro, right? And now this next macro is the one that I'm most interested in second. And then really after these macros pass in the morning, in my opinion, like, you're getting out of the New York kill zone, getting closer into lunch. And to me, I just feel like most of the time, if you're trading a high probability day, you've likely already missed the move if you've missed any of your entries in these windows. Not always, but most of the time. But yeah, just pay attention to these windows of time, and basically it's going to deliver price. It's going to deliver price quickly to look for manipulation and distribution, I guess, would be the easiest way to summarize that, right? You're looking for the rate on liquidity. We got that in the macro, boom. And then we're looking for that reversal towards the drawn liquidity that we had already outlined. So that's what you're looking for in the macro, and, you know, expecting macro to deliver to those levels. Now, sometimes, like, for example, me being in this trade already from the first macro over here, for all I know, this next macro could be the macro that takes us to this opposing draw, right? Which is why, like, on days of high volatility, you know, I'm sometimes a little bit, like, if I'm expecting market to be spooling, I feel like it's okay sometimes to be a little bit more aggressive in terms of, like, entering in between those macro windows, because, well, I'm expecting the market to be a little bit more one-sided. You know? So you guys can kind of see how this could potentially look. So this could look like displacement up, bang, right back to these data highs in this macro coming up. Like, this is displacement. This is what you want to see. This is price displacing. Fuck, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it's tempting to want to just hop in. A little bit of FOMO right now that I feel like I might miss the rest of this. I won't miss it over here, obviously. Trying to stay patient here. Sometimes I'll make a rash decision, but I don't want to make it too rash. Just a little rash. You know what I mean? Just never. You never want to go full. You never want to go full gambler. Maybe like 50%. You never want to go full gambler. That's tough, man. Oh, that's tough. Do I trade this fair value gap? Do I sit on my hands? Let me see if this looks like it's gonna respect. If this shows some respect here, I may just hop in here. All right. But it's gotta show me something, man. It's gotta show me something. You gotta keep in mind we just generated liquidity and then took it out, and look at this reversal. So it's like being mindful of that, being mindful of it. I know the risk. Oh, that's a nice close. It is a nice close. Oh, forgive me, Father, for I might say. Oh no, look at that fucking reversal the moment I click the button. All right, guys, I am trying this again. Still kind of playing with profits here from the first trade. It might be giving them right back here. We'll see. Giving some faith that this can hold and push. Come on, baby. We got macro coming. I kind of talked myself into this entry. Hope you guys aren't judging me too hard, but let those who are innocent cast the first stone. Come on. Right? Justin Rogers. Justin's like, yeah, good luck, buddy. That's funny. Yeah, I'll basically be a healthy break-even scratch on this account if this trade also loses. I'm risking another 28 points. So all in all, that would look like a 56 point. So I'd be like in profit by 1 fucking point for the day. But we got, again, well, expecting that volatility to come in here and lead us to the promised land, boys. I mean, goddamn. Goddamn. Come on. Come on. Expectation, economic calendar, ICT concepts. Come on. Come on. Oh, God, dude. Oh, God. Oh, no. Stop it. No. Don't do that. Make me feel good. We got macro in like a 1 minute. I will never recover financially. Same, brother. Amen. Market has given us some headaches today. But remember what we said. If market doesn't go to data highs, market's broken. It's not our fault. Like as much respect as somebody might gain from taking full responsibility and accountability, you know, sometimes it's just more fun to just blame the market. It's not me, it's you. Right? All right, guys. Macro starts in 2 seconds. I can't look. Come on, CPI. You're my favorite day. You're literally one of my favorite days. If my trading days were children, you'd be the first one on the list. You're the favorite. You're getting all the inheritance. You're number one on my will. Don't make me swap you out with NFP. Come on, man. Come on, you son of a bitch. Make daddy proud. Make daddy proud. Come on. Get your head in the game. We're not going to McDonald's. We got food at home. Gosh, dang it. Yeah. As far as chat either loving or hated me, I sometimes wonder that. Obviously I'm a little bit animated during trades, and that probably makes some people uncomfortable and nervous. For other people, you probably just think it's funny. But for me, it's funny. So if it makes you nervous and uncomfortable when I do a joking freakout, well then, this probably ain't the stream for you. This is not an ASMR channel. Neighbor's walking his dog. Neighbor's walking his dog, has no idea what it's like to be a trader. He has no idea what we go through. Must be nice. All right, guys. I successfully gave back my profit on this account. 2 losers, 8 up, 1 winner. I guess good risk reward, but I am now break even for the day. If anything, up like 1 point. Obviously, this combine could fucking still ring true, but who gives a shit about that? Overtrading. Nice, Tyler. You fucking idiot. Look what happens when you keep pressing the button. You fucking play with profits, you give them right back to the market. I literally put that on my YouTube community like 4 days ago. Look at me. I love when people tell on themselves. When are you gonna learn, Tyler? But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look what I did. Hang on. Look at this. How funny is this? What's funny is I said it out loud. I'm playing with profit. Famous last words of trader giving back profits and usually then some. And then you guys heard me say while I'm entering these positions, yeah, I'm going to play with some profit. Bro, it happened to me. It happened to me. But you know what? Like, fucking A. If it's going to happen, like, man, we expect volatility today. Come on. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We expect some volatility today. Of all the days this week. Of all the days. Of all the days. Today. Today. All right? Come on. This ain't no news Monday, for crying out loud. This is CPI Thursday with unemployment claims. Come on. Right? Give us some spooling. Why do we need to stay tucked in this range? We don't need to stay here. Some fake Tyler Trades Discord scammer account just sent me a friend request. What are you doing? Get the fuck? How do I block this person? Block. Yes. What is wrong with people? Shucks, boys. Well, I guess I have to go from green for the day to break even, man. Technically. For now. Man. Come on. But yeah, I mean, let's not kid ourselves. It doesn't look great here. You know, you get this shallow run, sweeping liquidity that is generated, and now we're just inversing all of these bullish PD arrays. You know, it'd be remiss to not think that price is showing sign of wanting to go lower, but man, it just doesn't really align with anything that we're looking at on the higher time frames. Unfortunately. Guess we'll see what we can get here, man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'll go over the first execution. Let me hang on. All right, so looking at the chat, looking at the poll, looks like half the people are green, so that's good. Looks like half the people are green. Turn on KSI music. Fuck KSI. I dislike that guy. I'm pretty sure he's like a flaming liberal. Probably also donated money to Black Lives Matter. Okay. Told you KSI is gonna. Okay, so we're not talking about KSI the influencer. You're talking about something else. I don't know what you're talking about. KSI? I have no idea what you're even talking about, if I'm being honest. I know RSI, Relative Strength Index, and I know PSI, pounds per square inch of air pressure in my tires. But I don't know KSI. But yeah, the code Nico for Top Step. I don't have a code. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, and if you accept cookies, it will automatically apply at checkout. For your first month with Top Step. Appreciate it. Yeah, this price. Man, it's so tough. I mean, it's easy for me in hindsight. Like I said, it's easy for me in hindsight to say, you know, I overtraded. I gave back my profit. There's truth. That is true. I did do that. But two things can be true at the same time. And I also think it's true that if your expectations should be a little bit higher on any day, it should be, especially a day like today. You know, just tough when you don't get that two-stage delivery, which we get literally. I hate to be a statistics guy and just throw percentages out there, but bro, it's got to be like a 90% hit rate with full two-stage deliveries, especially when you got more resting liquidity right above it. Like we failed to this data high failed to run this high out previous high of day. So. Oh, man, I think it looks pretty. I think it looks pretty, to tell you the truth. But I did tell you, Mama told you guys that there's going to be days like this. You get this little half delivery, and then who knows? Might get it, might not. Mama said there'd be days like that. Mama said that ICT concepts is the devil. KSI means kicking sad infants. That makes sense. The new KSI is fire on mute. Oh. Like, yeah, I think the only time I've ever enjoyed his content is when he does like little like reaction videos to like a Family Guy episode. And it's usually like a racist joke. God, that shit just cracks me up. Other than that, though, yeah, not a fan. You're still alive? Amine! Amine's like, no, I'm going to watch and see. This guy's in a trade. I'm gonna see if he gets stopped out here and gives his profit back. Just blew your combine? Oh, no. Good news. Good news, King. I know where you can get a new one. But, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. We're just waiting right now, man. Just waiting right now. I mean, what's funny is, like, if this thing just rockets up, like, this combine will still hit. And if not, you know, if I get stopped that break even on that as well, I mean, I'll literally be just so minimal green on both these accounts. Why didn't someone tell us to just take the whole week off? Oh, you CPI? Yeah, don't worry about it. Just take it off. Don't trade this whole week. Did you see the guy in the boat? Yeah, Lieutenant Dan. I did. Did he make it? I saw on Twitter. I thought I saw on Twitter someone said that he made it. He survived last night. But I also thought I saw that the hurricane did not end up being nearly as bad as people were worried that it would be. So I guess that's great news. You know what I was kind of worried about? You know, I hate to be a tinfoil hat guy all the time, but then again, it is kind of fun. And you see all these conspiracy theories about like Hurricane Helene, Hurricane Milton, like both going through just like purely red areas in terms of the election. Mix that with a lot of people believe that the government has been experimenting and does have the ability to manipulate and control weather. I don't know, man. There's a little bit of like, you know, what if? It does make sense. Does it not? You know? But then again, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I buy into the whole like, can they really control the weather? I don't know. Maybe you could like make some clouds or something, but control the weather, like create a hurricane? That I don't know. It just seems like that wouldn't be possible, but then again, I didn't think Joe Biden was going to be the most voted for president in history either. And look what happened. Turns out anything is possible. Hurricanes always derank once they hit land. Yeah, that's basically me every time I play ranked Fortnite. Yeah. Same with tornadoes in Texas and Oklahoma. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know. All I'm saying is it's a little suspicious. Right? I mean, let's be honest. As ICT traders, like if there was a group of trading traders in a trading philosophy that would have the tinfoil hat on at all times, I mean, it would be ICT traders, right? Like you're not going to trade support, resistance, and trend lines and be a conspiracy theorist. You know, you see what I'm saying with that? You know, it's if you want to find some conspiracy folks, you go find the SMC boys. You go find them smart money boys. The market makers are controlling the weather. Yeah, they're trying to stop everybody out. Hurricane Milton was seek and destroy day in Tampa, Florida. Still in this macro here. I don't like here. I guess we have an SMT here. I was going to say I don't like this. All this liquidity being built up here. And then if you look at it, ES, we're putting in lower lows there versus NQ is holding strength here, higher lows. So we have an SMT, bullish SMT. Tell you what, man, one more displacement up, I likely will be open to one more attempt. What's funny is this trade is still, again, the whole pyramid conversation. Look where we're at. Like this trade's just sitting here fine, and if it plays out, it's like, yoo-hoo. But like, you see how like pyramiding would just be like absolute nightmare right now? Ain't nobody got time for that. LOL flashback 5 minutes ago. I know. Hush. Listen, I'm break even on the day, so it's like I never even traded, right? Hey, no one said I was perfect. What the fuck you think this is? Here's your inversion. Fuck. I swear to God, bro, if this just runs straight up, I am just going to lose it. I am just going to lose my fucking mind. But here's the other irony. Here's the other ironic thing about this point in my trading day for this account specifically. The ironic thing is that, you know, I secured 58 points here, gave 58 points back in here just so I could recatch just so I could recatch about the same amount to the data highs. I mean, how fucking funny is that? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. All right, man. So here's my plan. All right, we're kind of reacting out of here. This same thing, man. If we look like we're gonna hold this and show respect, I will likely buy this fair value gap. Please don't, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Listen, I'm breaking on the day. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for it. Let's go for it, boys. Data high. You're fucking mine, dude. In the macro. This will be last trade of the day, though, for me. If this fails, I'll obviously end the day a little red on this account. And then still just hanging on to this one, man. But bullish SMT. Trying to get this two-stage delivery, man. For better or for worse. Maybe that's the stubbornness in me coming out right now. Like I said, no one said I was perfect. But we're doing it together, boys. We're doing it together. As a family. Come on in here. It reminds me of here. I actually just saved a meme. This is us right now. Or this might become us. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is us. Boys, that's us. Look at us. Oh, so cute. It's holding on for dear life. Come on. It's always good when you enter and it goes in profit right away. Not going to complain about that. Come on now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
And as for me, I like the stock.
Revenge trader. Well, hey, come on. Relax with the name calling here. I see your point. I see your point, Polito, RC. I see your point, all right? Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Today didn't go exactly how I would have wished it went. I'm not... That's fair, okay? But revenge trader, you're just gonna label me like that? Like forever now? You're just revenge trader. You're just revenge trader. Like I'm break even on the day and I'm just a revenge trader? Come on. Damn. Like shit. Why are you so mean, dude? Like, lighten up. Yeah, listen, people, you got people add micros, add minis. I'm just trying to stay true to the bias until the bias tells me to go F myself. And yeah, man, if I ended the day red, then obviously I will absolutely agree with you that I overtraded this morning for sure. I will have no arguments about that. But I guess we'll see how it plays out. You know, this is, after all, my fourth entry. 1 58-point winner, two 28-point losers. And here we are. So. Hey, at least we're not in a hurricane, right? Although this kind of feels like a hurricane. You say, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 11:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, this lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay, but that's alright. Ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. And if the phone's for me, you can tell 'em I've just sailed away. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. We're only in OTE, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Come on, boys. Come on. Lighten up, would you? Have some fun. We're revenge trading. Let's go. Yes. God, it feels good. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If we go to data highs, I'm cracking a beer on stream. Don't care what you say. We've earned it at this point, boys. We have earned it. About to get another partial off here on this combine. Come on. Come in. Get your ass going. What a miserable price action. God damn. Oh yeah. No, it's fine. Just yeah, for sure. Just stop a tick away and don't go there. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, of course. No, absolutely. Fair. Yeah, no, fair. Absolutely. Yep. Oh, all that celebrating we were doing, boys. Listen, I can't just sing the whole fucking time. Give me a break. I can't sing all day. I'll lose my voice. $300 from blowing my XFA. Oh no. Oh no. See, when you guys say stuff like that, especially after the little pissing around session we just had together, makes me feel like I'm maybe encouraging you guys to make some bad choices. But hey, you know what? I guess you're the one that decided to become a trader, so it's like, who really made the bad choice? Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. It seems we are recovering financially. See how that works? Trades by AZ. You just got a revenge trade. That's it. Just throw a couple. Yeah. You know, if you're losing money, just trade more. How are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this trade, guys? Ugh. You know? Why is this taking so long, dude? Like, fuck. Like, what is the deal? Like, give us the dopamine hit. Like, bro, I think I need a hit of dopamine here quick. Please? I don't know. Do you bring the eyeball back? I kind of think that's what did us in the first time, but it hasn't really been helping since we took it off either. So let's put it back on. First entry was so nice. Hope you get. I know. It's always the diddling in the middle that is the shit. You know what I mean? All right. I just want to be validated, man. I want to be validated on the bias. I want to be validated on the trades. Make me feel good, market. Make me feel good. I was waiting for this 8:30 open, this volume imbalance here to get hit as well to take my risk off. As soon as that partial was hit, that's my plan. That's my plan. Ever watch Wojak? No. I don't think so. I see a lot of trading memes though. Oh man, I love me a good trading meme. God, they're the best. If I was more creative, I would like just post a bunch of memes on my Twitter all day. But then again, sometimes I feel like my commentary via trading is also a meme by itself, so market's a fickle woman. Yep. She's a dirty dog. I mean, it's like you're taking care of the kids, but yet she still wants you to pay child support. Is like if somebody asked you like, what would you say? What's trading like? That's probably that's probably what I'd say. You know, I'd say, well, it'd be like if you had a kid with a woman and then you were taking care of the kid. You know, she divorced you, took half your stuff, but then also you were paying her child support, even though you bear the burden of, financially taking care of that child and that human being. That's what trading is like, but worse. But, that's also what we love about it. Don't give her child support. Market. All right, well, just because I'm trying to keep the vibes high, I'm going to get ready. I'm going to go act as if this is going to go to target. I'm going to go get a cold one. Cuz I'm telling you, we're cracking it. We're cracking it on stream if we're going there. It's Thirsty Thursday. We got Thursday Night Football on tonight. Like, yeah, so what? I got to go to the gym after this. But, like, I'm going to be walking by the squat rack smelling like Mick Ultra. Who cares? What are they going to do? Kick me out? So what? I projectile vomit all over the mirror. Like, who cares? You feel me? Who cares? Exactly. Who cares? Hang on. I just want to see. I kind of want to see it go here first. Remove the risk. I'll go get it. Hit another partial. Come on. What's up, Ryan? Hello. Hello. Come on, man. Every time I open up this top step chart, it just immediately flips to a black candle. Took some L's today, can't lie. Yeah, I am. Well, I'm break even on this account. I guess technically I'm green on this account. Nothing, I have not lost on this account. Only one tiny little partial. Trying to hold this thing. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, it's just so tough, bro. Like, literally I still have to explain my first entry. For those of you guys that have asked about, like, why I took that first entry, the first entry came off of a 15-second time frame chart. And yeah, I'll go over it. I'll go over it. Just relax. But yeah, she came off a 15-second chart. And it was basically entering off of a turtle soup. Philosophy. Come on, dude. I just have this feeling like when it goes, it's gonna go. Like, we're gonna see some big candles. Way too many news drivers for it to be this slow today. Come on. Let's be real. Just way too many. Okay, guys. Another partial got filled. I am risk-free now. All right, boys. Come on. Oh, what do we want to do for the kids? All right. I got a cold one. It's getting cracked if we go to data high, we're cracking it. Not shotgunning it though. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Isn't that just water? Yeah, probably. I mean, I have Oktoberfest, but goddamn, it's only 10:30. You know, I had to get some Oktoberfest. It's October. Football season. Although it's gonna be kind of hot today. It's like 75 degrees today. Yeah, no, we're not doing Oktoberfest. No. Listen, you got a healthy little 2.6 carbs, 95 calories. Listen, it's macro friendly. You boys know I gotta watch my figure. Listen, you'll be proud of me. My steps. How cool is this? My steps for the year, 10,000 average per day. Listen, I'm not trying to flex or nothing. 6-month average, almost 12K. Listen, boys. You know what I'm saying? We just, had to get right. That's our thing. Your boy was feeling a little fluffy beginning of the year. A little fluffy. Oh yeah, just apple juice. Just apple juice, chat. Yeah, is that a no-no to show that on YouTube? I don't think so. Oh well. Listen, it better not be. We're getting close to 10K subs. Oh yeah, hit the like button. Subscribe, boys. We're doing a giveaway at 10K subs. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Come on. Come on, boys and girls. Come on, boys and girls. Don't be shy. Click that subscribe button. Click it or ticket. Click it or ticket. What was I going to look up here? I feel like I was just going to look something up and I just brain farted. Wow. No idea. Yeah, what a slow CPI, bro. So annoying. Bro, don't even... Holy buckets, bro. Holy buckets, bro. I mean, the Bears are fighting right now. They're putting up a fight too. It's like they're losing the tug of war for the moment, but like, my God. They are putting up a fight. Yeah, exactly. My jawline came back. Hey, does anybody in the chat mouth tape? For whatever reason, I don't know why, but it's like I've been seeing just nothing but ads about mouth tape on TikTok. You guys been seeing that too, or is that just me? But granted, it's like you can't go on TikTok without seeing an ad for something now. All right, well, we got ES running this low right here, right now. So I would say, but then alternatively, you got an SMT at this high as well. We got SMT on SMT right now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like this. Apparently, there's a lot of negative side effects of mouth breathing. And obviously, most people, when they sleep, are mouth breathers. And, yeah, there's apparently, allegedly, some good side effects to... mouth taping. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, that's a good point. Nobody really knows what they do when they sleep unless, significant other or something says, buddy, you're snoring your fucking head off. Well, hell, I didn't know I had to bring a koozie with. Beer's going to be warm by the time it gets a day to highs. Well, boys, I don't want to jinx us, but dare I say, for the 10th time, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. You know, it's always the darkest before the dawn. And these pullbacks definitely got some darkness to them, don't they? No emotions. Yep. Exactly. Well, let's refresh Twitter and see what's going on with the hurricane. Or I guess I could, this probably be a decent time to break down that 15-second entry, huh? Although I kind of wanted to just wait till we're all done here and then recap it. Yeah, I know, 50% of the wick. I just, bro, this, like, that buy side is just so, like, that specific pool of liquidity above that data candle high is so wet. Like, you want to see, like, you see sometimes these people ask questions, is water wet? Like, that liquidity pool that is resting at this eyeball is wet. Soaked. Drowning. Just so you know I'm serious, I'll make the, well, we'll do a WWW wet. Oh, I can't make it italicized, can I? Wait, yeah, I can. What am I doing? Oops. But yeah, 50% of the wick. I mean, it'd be different if, like, ES, like, obviously if ES was taking out the data high, that'd be a reason to close. But yeah, we're nowhere near that. Oh, we haven't even got close to 50% of the wick yet. I like those 20 points. Yeah, I know that feeling. Very low volume. I know. It's the thing is, though, it's like we all know how this could very, very likely go. It's like the moment you give up on it, you're just like, oh yeah, we're just like, for whatever reason, we're a dud today. Like the moment you look away, the moment you get off the charts, you know, we roll into lunch or whatever, all of a sudden it's like volume just comes out of nowhere, and it's just like, where the hell was that? All morning. I mean, even look at like yesterday. I thought yesterday moved a lot more than I thought it would. It wasn't, but it was kind of like this though. Like, really wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't clean, but it like made just these, like, it just kept chopping higher. You know? Yeah, I'll probably just market, execute the, like, close or whatever. Just in case, you know, price wants to give a little burst above all this buy side up in here. Might be able to get a little extra something for our troubles. But yeah, I guess, I mean, either way, risk free. So if I can stop that break even, it'll be a break even day and XFA, and then I guess, yeah, this is where we're at on this. So, I mean, I could probably trail stop, truthfully, but Yeah, limits are very satisfying. You're absolutely right. Is that what you're telling me right now? You're telling me to just say, should I just go right in the middle? Listen, if I set a limit, should I set it at the higher buy side or data high? I just feel like it's going to be a thick, girthy candle. Possibly. No, I'm just going to market execute. I'm not even going to. You have tomorrow's PPI. The only red folder news days of the week. I don't count FOMC meeting minutes as like a high impact event. I know it's red folder, but it's not an actual like statement. Yeah, I like PPI. I like CPI more, but like I said, I don't know if it's because we got a bank holiday next week. Like I'm not exactly sure. We talked about like why like PPI. I felt like one, it's a little early, but also it's a Thursday Friday event this week, which is usually it's a Wednesday Thursday event. Like I said, I don't know if it's because we got a bank holiday Monday or whatever, but. Yeah, guys, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you, man. Risk free. If it plays out, it plays out. If it don't, well, this is going right back in the fridge till maybe tomorrow. Do I think the hurricane's causing bad price? I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know, but if it were, I would expect price to have just been really heavy all day. And like if anything, it played out better than it was predicted to have or forecasted to have played out. So I would think that's a positive. It's just these pullbacks suck. Obviously. Fuck the pullbacks. Amen, soft trades. To think I was singing Hurricane by Alan Jackson, like, what time is it? 30 minutes ago? God. I mean, yeah, we all saw, like, NFP, how clean and fast that move was. Like, obviously, that's best case scenario. I am a little surprised that this is... I mean, the NFP was really clean and really fast, so I'm not saying they all will be like that. Most of them probably won't be quite that quick and easy, but this is kind of the other end of the spectrum as far as how long this is taking. To go not, you think for a CPI event, it's really not that many points for what it could be, right? It's only like a 120 point range. Well, I take it back. I guess more like 150, 160. I mean, but these days will cover a lot of ground, typically. Let's look at our... I think we're coming up. Yeah, we're coming up on New York midnight right now. Check this out. Look at our daily candle right now. Hell yeah, soft trades. So you're in it right now? Could have been 2x profit. Yeah, don't worry about that. It could have been 2x profit for me too if I didn't get stopped out twice in the middle here. Because I would have just been adding to this. I mean, yeah, that would have been really nice, honestly, if I... Again, hindsight's 2020. I was not anticipating like this level of chop today. But at the same time, there is logic in it, in between the macros. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not like it's a total like shock per se, but that was not my anticipation for sure. We're getting there, boys. We gotta... Here we go. Another macro coming in hot. Ain't that crazy? All the way, taking us all the way to the New York lunch macro. Just to kind of show you how slow we've been getting to this data high. This is our third macro. We're never even on stream this long. But desperate times. Desperate times call for desperate measures, boys. Yeah, if well, I'm not even gonna speculate anymore, dude. We're just waiting to see if it plays out or not. That's really all we can do at this point. Whatever the market wants to do, we're all basically submitting to that at this point. But hopefully, like on these Top Step X accounts, obviously I was able to get a couple partials off, a little over half the trade in total now. So, like, hopefully, like, I'll put it this way. Like, I don't know. For the people that said they're blowing their accounts today, listen, I'm not judging you. Believe you me, I'm not judging you. Hang on, I got something for you.
And I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
Pretty much, right? Like, I'm not judging you. Everybody else probably is. Like I said, though, unless you just had the complete opposite bias for whatever reason, yeah, I guess I don't really know how you were blown up today, I guess. Hopefully most of you guys are green. Unless you came on the stream just to purposely do the opposite, then, well, then I'm happy you lost. All right, guys, macro is starting. We're really close proximity to the data high, buy side liquidity. You know, I'd love to see it accelerate here. Hopefully, like within the next, before the end of the hour, it'd be nice. Get us to that buy side by noon Eastern. And then obviously if we do manipulate lower here in the early part of the macro, hopefully it's just a little shallow macro. Hopefully it's a little shallow manipulation into obviously still bullish PD raise. Only problem is kind of making these lower highs or higher lows. And hopefully it would just sweep like the first one. I don't know. It's just not really clean price action. You know, we got a 5-minute fair value gap that also would be protecting our entry. We've already traded back down into it. Like, if price did come back down to entry at this point, I mean, my goodness. You know what I mean, boys? It'd be like, my goodness. Like, what are we doing, right? Everything should be efficient. Which is the only benefit of being in a slower, choppier market, is when there's no imbalances being left behind, there's no reason for price to come back, right? Like sometimes you'll see price move really quickly, like if you get an entry or whatever, and it'll move really quickly away, and then price could come all the way back to that entry again. Maybe it left behind like a 5-minute or a 15-minute inefficiency that sometimes if you're not checking those time frames, you might miss that, and then, you know, it could come, you know, see it all the time where it comes and stops you at a break even and then continues. But yeah, sitting here till market close, dude, I don't know, dude. Some people do that. I just don't. I used to be like that, I guess. Until I just kept losing a bunch of trades unnecessarily, I guess. But yeah, now it's like the thought of sitting here for AM session and PM session all the way to market close. Oh my God. No thanks. It's like at that point you might as well go get an office job. At least you're getting paid by the hour then. What's up, Meta? Today, no trade for me. Milton Hurricane here last night is crazy. Oh, shoot. Where are you at, Meta? Are you in Tampa? I'm impressed to see you. Must be doing all right then. Got power, got some Wi-Fi. You're on the live stream trading. That's a good sign. But yeah, that was wild. I kept seeing like, what was crazy is like yesterday and the day before, I kept seeing like clips from, I don't know if it was like the mayor of Tampa or whatever it was. They were basically saying like, listen, if you stay in these evacuation zones, you are going to die. They're basically like, you're dead. And then at the same time, you like if you're on TikTok and just scrolling, you'd see people last night live for they're like in the eye of the storm of Hurricane Milton. And I'm just like, bro, what are you guys doing? Like, your mayor literally said, if you stay here, you're dead. I don't know. I just thought that was crazy. Have you guys ever seen the movie? What is that movie? It's with Paul Walker. R.I.P. Paul. Brian O'Connor. If you know, you know. But what is that movie? It's about Hurricane Katrina. Am I thinking of the right? It's such a good movie, honestly. I want to say it's like hours or something. 48 hours or... Yeah. It says hours. So, have you guys ever seen the movie Hours with Paul Walker? It's so good. It's a movie about Hurricane Katrina and like his wife. I don't want to spoil the plot for you, but his wife goes into labor like the night of the hurricane, and then like basically they're stranded in the hospital alone, and then the wife... Maybe I shouldn't say. Anyway, there were some complications with the birth. I'll just put it that way. And anyway, great movie. Great movie. Go watch it. But anyway, when you see that, like I see in that movie, and I'm like, man, if like people in Tampa or whatever like end up with the same situation as they did in like New Orleans with Hurricane Katrina, bro, that is some like it's like barbaric for a couple days or a week. People running around, looting, stealing, killing. Yeah, we're hitting 50% of the wick right this very second. We're so close. What a day to be alive, Tyler. Amen. What a day to be alive, boys. I take it nobody has seen the movie Hours with Paul Walker. Listen, do yourself a favor, go watch the movie. I'm telling you. Here, I'll show you the picture of the cover. Images. So just go check it out. Hours, Paul Walker. Get your hurricane fix on. Good movie. Good movie. Hard to not like Paul Walker. Come on now. Come on, boys. I might have to go swap this out. This thing has been sitting here too long. Tell you what. Let me go ahead, set a limit for now. And I'm going to go swap this out quick. You boys don't go anywhere, all right? Enjoy Wolf of Wall Street.
Come on. With a common denominator.
I'm back. We got us a cold one, boys. We got us a cold one, boys. Come on. And girls. And girls. And girls. Oh, what are we doing? Power of 3. Hitting the New York Midnight Open. Come on, Johnny. Take that limit off. We're gonna market execute a close, boys. Soon as I see price trading above data highs, I'm clicking the X. Clicking the X. Looks like we're actually hitting it on. Oh, we hit it on the MNQ. Oh, I'm getting out. I've seen this before. I don't care. I'm not gonna risk it. Let's see if it hits though. It actually hit my TP over here. So here's what I'm worried about. Like, maybe this is a silly thing, but we've seen this before. We have seen this before. Where price takes out a level on, like, the micro chart, and then it won't take it out on the other one. So, like, what if? Like, maybe that's a silly thing, but I feel like we've seen that. Have we not? I feel like we've seen that recently. Anyway, I'm out now, man. I'm out now. Closed it basically at New York midnight. I did give up about that extra 8 points. All right. I gave it up that extra 8 points. All right. Don't freak out. That's all right. So after all of this today, for me, we're looking at one nice little 58-point winner, 28-point loss, entry 407.5, exit 69.25. So you were looking at about 60, what is that, 62 points? Just under 62 points. So I guess we still came out a little bit ahead, even with these couple L's here. All right. I want to see this just if we run through it, though. But just in case something silly happened with the micro chart versus the mini chart, we'll let the market keep those 8 points. All right, there you go, boys. See, I told you this pool was wet. Hope you brought your floaties. Boys. The 2-stage delivery took much longer than we thought, but boy, did it ever play out. Come on. Right? Look at that. Watch this thing just pick up speed now and just fly. How funny would that be? Using this as support and just flying now. Well, boys, I made you a promise. It is time. Hang on. Yep. Here we go, boys.
Mufasa, you know we finally here.
I lied. I thought it was Friday for a second. It can't play that yet. It's not Friday. What am I thinking? Like, what am I honestly thinking? I apologize, boys. You know what? We'll do something like this. Oh, splashed me in the face. Cheers. Yeah, probably not the best idea, 11 a.m. in the morning. But hey, data highs are data highs, boys and girls. Hey, like the stream, boys. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. We're doing a giveaway at 10K subs. I appreciate you guys for coming. I'm not going to go just yet. I promised you guys I was going to break down the thought process and just show the original entry. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, boys, real quick. So again, keep in mind, any entry does not matter if you don't have clear draw and liquidity, bias, etc., right? So what did we talk about at the very beginning of the call? Go back and rewind it when all of this price action is not showing, right? It's easy when you look at what happened to sit here and say, oh, yeah, I see what he's seeing now that all this price action is printed. But I would urge you to go back, watch the beginning of the stream if you're confused as to like what I was seeing, I guess, in that moment when there was no future price action printed. I think that will be beneficial. But basically what I said was, look, we started on the monthly, said the monthly was bullish, framed it off the, how September reacted off of August consequent encroachment of this wick. Just reminded me of how bullish we are. Weekly chart, weekly fair value gap, can't break through there, showing respect, trading higher, right? So there's a couple of higher time frame things. Looking at weekly profile on a daily chart. Weekly profile on a daily chart, classic buy week. What do you get on a classic buy week? You get low of the week on either Tuesday or Wednesday, and then you see price expand through generally really the rest of the week. And I would expect on a week like this, when all the high impact news is Thursday, Friday, me personally, I would actually anticipate the possibility of Friday being a new high of week. And then at some point, maybe getting that TGIF later in the day or whatever. But here's Monday, right? low of week, bang. And then really, like, I didn't have that thought process until yesterday behaved the way that it did. We just expanded. So for all those reasons, wanted to go long, and then it just got validated with the 2-stage delivery bias that I always have for these days when price just sells off, right? We short into a 4-hour bullish fair value gap. And then at that point, scaled in even more. We waited, stayed patient in here as price was just kind of chopping back and forth. We outlined this low here. And I said I wanted to see this low get ran out either on NQ or ES. It did get ran out on both. So at that point, I dropped down to a 15-second chart. Now, I know that all of you might not have a 15-second chart on TradingView, but if you have Top Step X, everybody should have a 15-second chart. It's included. So you can still see it on Top Step X. So on a 15-second chart, we did finally get that SMT. I wanted to see SMT at the lows. We got it here. Okay, SMT at the lows on this 15-second time frame. You can go back and look between ES. ES put in a higher low here. NQ did not. And I said if we get a quick reaction back up, I'm just going to enter. So if I put my executions back on, like I did not wait for the fair value gap. I could have waited for the fair value gap and still would have gotten basically the same entry. Like the entry would not have changed. But I saw the quick reaction back up. Boom, just got in. Ended up getting filled at whatever, 320 3/4, right? So right there. So just hopped in. Ended up with the same entry that I would have gotten, even if I would have waited for a fair value gap, got about that consequent encroachment entry, stop at the low, and it was a good risk reward. First target, obviously, being these highs internally there. Obviously, like I said, I closed it once price. I wanted to hold the data highs, obviously. That was the draw all day. But like we generate this buy side here, right? I wait for price to trade through that. I'm hoping price is going to displace so I don't even have to think about anything else, right? I just want to see the cleanest move ever to my target. Don't get it. We pull back down, back to a 1-minute chart, right? Back to a 1-minute chart. We pull back down. I'm like, fuck, I'm not liking the way this is looking. I'm just going to take my trade off. Closed it with like a 58-point profit, thinking that I could re-enter. And then it just, kind of unfortunate that we chopped around so much in here because I took a couple losses as a result. On this account specifically, you got to think though, like, because we had that pyramid conversation earlier in the day. Perfect example. Like I got the perfect entry. I did not add to this position. I did not do anything else. Therefore, my average fill did not get changed whatsoever. I didn't have to make any other decisions about, okay, do I trail my stop? Do I open my risk back up? You know what I mean? I didn't have to do any of that, which would have been a pain in the ass, and I would have been very uncomfortable the whole time because I just don't know. Like nobody knows what's gonna happen in here. We know we have a good idea, but like, just because you have a good idea doesn't mean you're going to be right all the time. So it just makes it easier, I guess. So when you get a really good entry, you can protect it. And you're like, if price comes back to my entry, I probably shouldn't be in the trade anyway. But yeah, that was really it. That was what framed the beginning of this move up. And obviously the middle was a little frustrating. Even in the next attempt here, still kind of frustrating with these kind of deeper pullbacks. But it still just ended up playing out. And notice how we get into this final macro and look how price picks up again. Like it's always between the macro windows where price is just kind of slow, lethargic. You're sitting there for a long time like, fuck, this is painful kind of. And then of course, what's funny about this macro here. So look at this. So macro here finishes off the move, right? And that first, what's funny is the entry that we took was in the previous macro. So just to kind of paint a picture for you about how slow market kind of behaved today. Like I entered basically on the last candle of the macro previously. And then we kind of chop, but we're slowly grinding higher. And then macro comes in again. Boom. We take it to target. Right. So hopefully that answers your question. I don't know if whoever was asking that earlier about my entry is still on or not, but hopefully that all kind of makes sense. I'm not going to say that I couldn't have managed. Obviously there's things I could have done better. Anytime you take any L's, there's always something you could probably do better. But at the end of the day, we got the bias right. And, today was just a day I had the expectation where I was going to come in being a little bit more aggressive, which is why I ended up taking 4 total entries, 2 losses, 2 wins. But obviously both winners were twice the size of the losers, so that would be that. And that's all you can ask for. But yeah, based on the economic calendar, like, it's all about, in my opinion, I think what helps a lot is just having the right expectation for what days you should be a little bit more risk on, aggressive, what days you should be more like either not trading at all or like just extremely conservative, so you don't do too much damage. And to me, like, based on the economic calendar, using that as your best friend, like, that's why I had the mindset that I did today. I'm just like, I'm being aggressive today. Not over leveraging, but aggressive. So hopefully that makes sense. So anyway, boys, hey, cheers. Oh, yeah. Some about beers in the morning just don't hit the same. Is it because I'm not in college anymore? Just don't hit the same. Let me refresh this quick. Yeah, boys, we're at about 9,800. So yeah, we're about 200 subs away from the 10K goal, and then we'll do the giveaway. All right, boys. I appreciate you guys showing up as well, as always. Hope you guys had some fun. I know it was a longer stream today. We streamed for going on 3 hours now. Did play out, so hopefully most or all of you guys are green. And if the analysis and stream helped you in any way, then that makes me feel good inside. But yeah, man, mission complete. Mission complete. What happens from this point the rest of the day, I really don't care about. I mean, it's like I said, it's probably should be the highest volatility day of the week. So I would not be surprised if price did just continue spooling higher. If anything, I think that's what it should do. But yeah, target for me hit. You guys can see like on this 5 and like 15-minute chart, bro. Like, look how nasty this was. Look how nasty that was. That's how it goes sometimes, man. What do we do? All right, what do we do? Nothing. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. All right, boys. I'm going to hop off. Like the stream on your guys' way out. Thank you guys for showing up. Enjoy your Thursday. And I will be back streaming tomorrow morning for PPI. And we'll try to go for, I believe now 10, should be about 10 green days in a row. If we can pull out another green day for Friday, and it'll be about 8, I want to say, green Fridays in a row if we can pull out another green Friday. But we'll see when tomorrow comes, won't we? Enjoy your Thursday, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow morning bright and early.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ chart's on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.